Luminary Log, March 1st, 2025, 9:24 a.m. Take 2. Just clipped my nails, so my hands feel kind of weird, and it kind of threw me off the first time, so we just got to power through this, right? Welcome to the second episode of the Luminary Log. Same old shit. Let's start with the stats, and all the other kind of bullshit. So I'm kind of happy because this month everything is trended upward just a tiny bit. Everything has gone up just a tiny bit, which is pretty fucking cool, baby steps, right? Baby little steps. So Instagram 9 to 13 followers, Kick 26 to 36, TikTok 13 to 16, Twitch 19 to 31, X 67 to 72, YouTube 129 to 133 subscribers. Pretty cool. I will admit, the Kick and the Twitch numbers are kind of iffy because Kick and Twitch have plenty of accounts that just show up to shill themselves, or they're trying to scam you, so they instantly follow. So those numbers fluctuate actually, because ban waves come through and then they drop by like 4 or 5 every like couple weeks or whatever. So those numbers are iffy and they might be lower or whatever next month. Who knows? But we take the dubs where we can get them. So that's pretty cool. Speaking of Kick and Twitch, this part of the thing I just kind of ramble about whatever. Today is the last day of my 3-week vacation. And so I go back to work tomorrow, and you always wish you could do more during your vacation, even if it's 3 weeks long. Everybody is always like, I wish I did this. I wish I did more of this or whatever. But I'm pretty happy with how my vacation went, and I started some good momentum in some other things along the way, and my calisthenics and everything. It's pretty cool. So just got to keep that going and make the most of my continuing time as I go back to work and everything else. So probably going to see a return to somewhat shorter streams. I still love streaming for like fucking 8 or 10 hours and just like, I just want to play this game, but yeah. So that's that. On Kick and Twitch, I'm adding a new chat rule that's just like, it used to be don't solicit me for artwork, and then another one for like, I'm not adding random chatters on Discord, 𝒀𝑚𝑬𝑬𝑚. But now I'm getting rid of those two and making a new rule that just says, oh, there's some scummy people on Twitch, or just not naming any names, but like sometimes scummy people show up. So I might just ban/block based on vibes alone, because I'm tired of people showing up and being like, hello, how are you? That's cool. You seem new to Twitch and or Kick, blah, 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 blah. And then it just leads into like, oh, I could help you with whatever. And it's like, I'm not... You fucking idiots. I'm not interested in any of that shit, right? Sometimes people will whisper me on Twitch while I'm in the middle of streaming. I'm not fucking replying to whispers from people who aren't even interacting publicly in chat. That's not what whispers are for. It's not for talking to... Whispers are for like, hey, I don't think chat should hear this, but... right? That's the whole point of a whisper. So fucking weirdos need to go away. I'm not trying to act like I'm some newbie. I'm just trying to just do what makes sense to me. And if I know that I'm the guy, it doesn't really matter if my numbers reflect that or not. I just got to own that shit and say people are stupid and they can fuck off, basically. So, yeah. But again, very happy with the very glacial progress we've made. It's cool to see that I've made just the tiniest larger impact on every platform that I care about. So that's cool. Always it would be cool to have more progress, of course, but we do what we can. I feel like it's an extremely slow snowball, but once we start to get that snowball going, it therefore means that there's hypothetically more and more eyes on each thing. And so, it should run itself to a degree at some point. So we just got to keep at it. As for the plans for March, there's a lot of back-end stuff I want to do. I've got tons of things that I need to go back and thumbnail, and I still need to do timestamps for LUP 10 or whatever it was, and then the remaining Yakuza 8 streams. And then I also want to I want to finally finish the new loading screen that I've talked about quite a bit, because it's like 90% done. It's been 90% done for like a week and a half, 2 weeks now or whatever. And there's just one little thing I wanted to fix on it. That I might just leave kind of undone for now until I figure it out, because it's just like some kind of advanced mechanic. I don't know if anybody's ever put into a stream before, which makes it sound way more exciting than it is. It's just a text. It's just a text kind of thing. That's all. It's not anything any crazy, but Yeah, but like every time I look back at the existing loading screen, it's so fucking cool. So I want to finally finish that and just implement it, even if maybe I don't have that last little text thing done. I want to figure out how to run multiple OBSs so I can properly use different scenes instead of trying to make the stupid Twitch thing, not showing chat on Twitch, blah, blah, thing, whatever, work or whatever. Whatever, blah, 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 blah. I hate trying to explain things that in my brain, I'm like, yeah, well, when I say the Twitch thing, yeah, I know what that means, but I guess people don't know if I'm saying it right now. Anyway, maybe I'll get the multiple OBS thing working properly. Maybe expand the samples thing, the folder of soundboard stuff. Just today, I'm going to go through and kind of adjust the levels on everything, because I that's a thing I can do. You can make it up to twice as loud on each individual sound on the Stream Deck, so that'll be cool. Then after we finish Pirate Yakuza, we're getting a little ahead of ourselves. Yakuza Pirate, I guess is what I'm calling it now. We'll start Yakuza Remembrance and Dissolution, where we rerun through to just tick off any kind of side content that I felt like was missing. So some games will go by instantly, some others will take quite a long time, such as Dead Souls, Lost Paradise, and Lost Judgment, because I know those games all, at the very least, have quite a bit of side content that I left by the left on the back burner. So yeah, and then on March 20th is Wanderstop. Pretty excited to check that out. I'm struggling with if I maybe want to play. I don't know. I'm struggling with how to like deal with when games have like emotional things going on, because I feel like a weirdo, just like dead staring at it, right? Because if I'm not really affected, I feel like I'm dragging down the experience. So I don't know, and I don't want I don't want the game's impact on me to be lost in a stream. So I might record it instead of streaming it. I don't really know, but yeah. So who knows? Who knows what'll happen? There's still a ways to go. Continuing on into the future, we have and then I don't really have any, just a little teaser for April. I don't really have anything planned for April, but because like my May has a couple big things, I might have to like go fucking crazy in April. But I don't know. We've got 2 months before May rolls around, right? Continuing on is Yakuza Pirate, of course, which I'm ecstatic to get done. Once I finish that game to a satisfactory level, maybe with some things here or there kind of left behind or whatever, as long as I finish the story and some other things I want to do, I might then take a break for a bit to work on those back end things and then come back and do some other stuff. But then there's also Call of Duty Military Intelligence. We got to keep that going. It's like a lot of recurring projects on this channel. It'll just kind of be when it feels like the right time to do things. So Call of Duty 4, we got knocked out. Boom, that's one down, many to go, right? Then, of course, there's Gran Turismo Tuesday. We're almost done with Gran Turismo 1. Right now, Gran Turismo 1 only has 2 endurance races and the World Cup left, so maybe this Tuesday we just knocked it out in one stream. I don't know. We'll have to find out. But let Gran Turismo Tuesday exist as like an ongoing thing. If anything else fails, you will always have Gran Turismo Tuesday, because God knows there's way too much fucking content in all those games. Gran Turismo 1, we're already almost done with it after a handful of streams, right? But even starting in Gran Turismo 2, okay, this shit's going to start stacking up really fast. The amount of content these games have is going to start to stack up really, really fast. Starting with Gran Turismo 2, man, I'm telling you, there's going to be a lot of fucking racing to do. So yeah, and then of course in my free time I'm still watching Kodocha. I'm about 40-ish episodes in, which means the dub is almost over because they only dubbed the first 50 out of 100 episodes, which is unfortunate, but still a fantastic show. I haven't watched it for a week or so because I've been getting back into watching YouTube stuff, but yeah, still a great show that I have to keep watching. So that pretty much concludes the March plans. Yeah, there's always more stuff I want to be streaming and more things I want to rip through, which means that the back end stuff like the loading screen and the thumbnails get lost by the wayside, which is unfortunate, but what are you going to do? Today, March 1st, also is WWE Elimination Chamber, and so I'm hoping John Cena will win so he can face Cody Rhodes at WrestleMania. I think that'd be a really cool match, but I also don't know how Cody's going to answer to The Rock's demand to become his corporate champion and sell out his soul. I don't know. It's really kind of goofy, right? Wrestling is so awesome when you don't have a bitch in your ear telling you it's stupid. Trust me, it's fucking awesome. But I think that concludes this Luminary Log, so now I will finish recording and throw this up for you to enjoy. All right. See you later.